Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Market has dumped, I know. Altcoins with potential. What can you buy today? So welcome to the channel everyone, hope you're good. Please do subscribe, please do hit the bell button, like button, comment, say hello, all that good stuff. Free training is below in the link to premium. There we go, end of discussion. I'm going to talk about what's happening now. So on the screen, coin market cap, boom, hello. Problem is, the market is dumping. A lot of people get scared, fear, and they tend to run away. Cryptocurrency is not for the faint-hearted. First rule of cryptocurrency is understand that there will be losses as well as wins. There will also be a lot of mental candle action, okay? If you like candles, cool. But problem is, not many people are guided in terms of how to invest correctly and understand what happens in the market. If you FOMOing, you're losing every single time. So let's talk about it. So we're going to go through. I'm going to stick to the top 40, okay? Top coins that, in my opinion, have a bit of potential to go further in the immediate, not so much immediate future, but in the longer term future, the next 2 years, for example. So coins that have a team, coins that have funding, teams, whatever. You know, all the kind of stuff that have a genuine use case, real things, not fake like Titty coin or Hex or whatever shit they are these days. So the first one we're going to look at is Neo, because it's immediately on my screen. Neo potentially is a one that could go up in the future. It's been highs of over $200. It's now $11. So possible buy region, we are coming to it. It could go lower, okay? Top tip, but put a little bit in this zone, a little bit in this zone, a little bit in this zone if you like and if you've researched Neo. The next one I want to look at, in my opinion, is the one that I covered yesterday, Tezos. Why? Because why not? It's pretty cool. It's doing okay. And again, we've pulled back nicely into the little buy zones. We're going to come back into this buy zone, I think, at some point soon. So be mindful of that. Again, if you are waiting to buy, just wait. Just hold on. Sit on your hands. Wait for it to hit these nice little regions. And as you can see, these little buy zones, if you're wondering how to get these, basically just go into the weekly, find an area where it's turned around, and then put your little lines there, basically. Really, really simple. Another one I want to mention as well is XRP. I do believe that this is a long-term good coin, depending on adoption and all kinds of stuff, but I do think it is going to come up a bit short in the longer-term sort of elements of price action. Like, in the next 6 months, I don't see it moving, in my opinion, but I do see a great accumulation phase still happening right now. As you can see, it is trickling down nicely and it is starting to come into a new buy zone. So again, if you are interested in XRP and payment solutions, it's not a bad one to have a little look at. Another one to look at as well, in my opinion, would be Cardano. Cardano is probably one of the greatest opportunities in terms of multiples, in my opinion. I think it will go up high. And again, it is starting to come into a little buy zone, a little area. I am accumulating this without putting any extra money into it. I'm accumulating quite a bit. So it's wicked all the way into this zone and went right back out. You can see this better on the daily time frame. There you go. So it went in, hit this high again, we're coming back down. And it looks like we're going to be going into this region again. So in terms of technicals, it is doing what I expect it to do, which is always good. Other ones to mention, we'll have a little look at Chainlink as well. Actually, Chainlink would be quite a good one to have a little look at. Link USTD, boom. I've not done any technicals on this anyway, much anyway, so there's a bit here. But in terms of the next level, we're down here. $3.50 range is $3.30, so that's a great place to wait. Hurry up and wait, basically. Again, other opportunities are there to go even lower, but you got to remember though, you've got to divide these up. You cannot just, in my opinion, put a load of chunk in there at the first opportunity, the first hurdle. If you still believe in this coin, if you still believe and you've done your fundamentals, you still rate it, don't just buy at the tops, you always buy at the bottoms. And I just can't understand why people don't do that. Other ones to look at, let's go a bit down now. Should we have a little look at, let's look at Atom. Because why not? I've not done any technicals on this one. Nice clean chart, weekly. It's new, so in my opinion, you got wicks here. That is an area right there. Okay, real simple area. So if you're looking at this region here, That's kind of obvious, but in my opinion, go a bit further down where these body closures are, where these wicks are. Put a big old box here. Cool. Oh, it would. Oh, go away, lads. Ooh. Still can't use trading view. Can't really, I'm joking. I'll put that top of these wicks, around these bodies, and where those closures are. So that's a cool area. Again, if you are into trading view, look at changing your colours over. There we go, nice little green level. And you got another one down here as well. Real obvious one. Can you see it? Can you see it? Here. Where those wicks have stopped. Boom. So there you go. That is Atom. Great little investment opportunity. This has obviously been a lot higher. It's got good long-term potential, and it is coming down. You can see the moving averages cross over even on the weekly, so it's looking pretty bearish. Daily, as you can see, rallied, rejection. Crossover is coming down, bear trend. Not looking good. But again, if you are an investor, you wait for these zones. You wait for these zones to fill up, and you then accumulate bags at the best possible prices. We'll look a bit more. We'll look at, I'm not bothered by IOTA. Look at Ontology. Ontology is pretty cool. It's Ontology has a lot of legs in terms of running around. It tends to pump a lot. It's a good one. Again, weekly time frame, as you can see where it's been. It has a lot of like consolidation periods, so this could be quite a good one in terms of long term. Again, you're probably going to bum one at the bottom now. I think that's an next buy zone anyways. There, underneath that region, buy zone. Simple as that. We'll look at VeChain. VeChain's one of my bags as well. Again, you could probably argue a few little ranges on here. You've obviously got this previous area, which I can now delete. In my opinion, we'll put one at the bottom, because that's a great place to buy anything, obviously. And I'm going to put one here. See where these wicks are? It's kind of obvious, really. That bottom area is pretty cool. So there's another region as well. This is potentially coming into this region. Again, if you look at the daily though, you look at this. It's like a perfect little area for it to tap into. It's tapped into it a few times. So that's a great little range. Again, at the bottom here on the floor, but again, it's looking bearish. Look at the bullish, bearish crossover. So just be mindful of that. And we'll look at one more before we finish this video. Let's see what else in the top 40 that's any decent. Hedera hash graph. Because I covered it the other day. H bar, oh shit, bloody hell. H bar, boom. US dollar, tether, cool. And this is one I covered yesterday. This is starting to come down a bit. We'll see what happens. Obviously, this is the most bullish out of most coins at the moment. Again, you know, we're looking at this range here is probably key. But if it does stop and slow down, there's a potential region here. You know, there is a potential region there as well. A little bit further higher on this one. Probably argue there, where then wicks are close, wick, rejection regions, breakout regions. Cool. So there you go. That is today's video in a nutshell. Some potential coins there I've obviously mentioned, like VeChain, Ontology, Neo, HBAR, etc. You know, XRP, possibly Ethereum, possibly Litecoin. They're all good opportunities if the fundamentals have not changed, if they are still developing, if they're still funded, if they're still working towards their goals in the future. But price isn't everything, right? Trust me. This is going to come down. A little bit of an issue there. But in my opinion, I think that will retrace. But in terms of getting a buy point, please just sit on your hands and wait if you're an investor. Investors are the ones that are going to make a lot of money in the long term if you buy at the right prices. Do not FOMO on the tops of these wicks. And you wonder why you lose money? Because people are buying it. People are telling you to buy it. Don't. Wait. Wait, wait, wait.